AITA for not letting my sister make my son's birthday cake? My sister is an aspiring professional baker. She set up a FB business for it in 2018 and so far has not been able to build up much of a customer base. Part of the reason for this is she isn't the best decorator out there. And sometimes she is downright bad. Before setting up, back in 2017, she did taste and feedback tests with the family. She told us she wanted to know where she needed to improve and all that stuff. Cool. A couple of people told her she was great and that she should open her business because she'd be great. The rest of us, me, dad, older brother, youngest sister and my husband all mentioned how she needed to lay off on the sugar a bit. Because holy freaking hell was she poisoning those cakes. And we mentioned she would need to refine her skills with the decorating side. She asked for specifics and we gave them. Especially on the kids' designs because they were downright terrifying for kids. Tested on some of our kids. She didn't take it on board though. Except for the sugar. She told us at the time we had overreacted to the designs and we'd see. My sister has 5 reviews on her profile. 3 of them are 1 star with the same feedback we gave about the appearance of the cakes. One woman had her 2-year-old cry when they saw the cake and another had her 5-year-old say they were scared of it. The other one was more angry about it and did not hold back. The other 2 are 3-star reviews and say could have been a lot better. It frustrates my sister. She tries to grow but doesn't listen to feedback. My son is turning 8 this year and it will be his first friend party due to circumstances. My sister asked if she could do the cake. I told her we had already ordered one. Which is true. She was hurt I wouldn't go to her over another baker. She offered to cover the cancellation fee and I turned her down. Then she got mad. Said how can she build her business if family won't even help her out and give her practice and a portfolio to build. I told her that she should start listening to the feedback she has received instead of pressuring family to become guinea pigs for her inventions. I also suggested she practice without getting an order. Because it means she can provide a better quality product without using other people's money, celebrations to do it. She told me a good, not a dick, sister would give her the experience and that it would mean so much more to my son to have a cake made by his loving aunt than some random baker. She has me feeling a bit bad because despite her telling me I'm a dick if I don't, I can see she's genuinely hurt we don't like her cakes enough to give her this. AITA? NTA. Your sister does not have a business, she has a Facebook pipe dream. After 4 years she needs to face reality that she is not capable of baking for profit. NTA. An 8-yo wants a good cake. Her cakes are bad. She can be mad about it. But that's the truth. Family shouldn't be treated like a captive customer base. NTA. You've already done your duty as the good sibling the first time she tried out cakes on you. And you gave her honest, constructive criticism. Now, instead of taking that feedback and practicing and improving on her own, she's expecting you to help her do that too. If she doesn't put in the work, she has a wish, not a business. NTA. As much as I hate to say it, some people got it, some people don't got it. She seems to fit into the latter category. She apparently needs a lot more practice before she entertains her dreams of branching out into a successful business. It may hurt her feelings. But you gotta be honest at times. Too much negative feedback in early stages can downright cripple a fledgling business. She needs to be 100% confident in her work and have a portfolio of cakes, treats that she has made, that she can provide on request. My wife takes photos of every cake she makes. even just to kill time, and is building up quite the collection of photos. NTA. Wait. She's not even doing practice cakes? She just wings it on orders? She's in the wrong biz. She won't take feedback. She appears to lack the awareness that she's not actually good at this. You're not obliged to compromise on quality for your family to save her feelings. I shouldn't laugh, but your sister's reviews are hilariously bad. There is no reason to prolong her suffering business. Or make your child cry. NTA. I want to see the cake that makes children cry. NTA. Does she really need to make cakes to work on her decorating? I know there are things that you'd need to a real cake to practice with. Weight-wise and how to get things to stay on properly and whatnot. But can't you just get some cake-shaped styrofoam and practice on that? I know it still costs to make all the icing. But how much above materials are people willing to pay if the cakes look so bad? NTA. Your sister tries to guilt-trip you to take her medium-bad cakes. She will not improve, listen to feedback, and openly stated that she doesn't even train her skills to improve for future customers. She literally make ugly cakes, and that told her some random people who bought her cake, and now she wants to pressure you to have an ugly cakes as well. She can make the cakes when she has done some improvements. Without them her business will fail. NTA. Tell her to go ahead and make one if she wants out of her own pocket, but don't cancel the other cake order. Please put her cake next to the cake you ordered from an actual professional. Maybe then it'll sink in. Tears of joy. NTA. She didn't want to listen to honest feedback and latched onto insincere flattery. NTA. She can't build a business if her only viable strategy is pressuring relatives into using her services because they're her relatives. Get your son a cake he'll actually enjoy. And don't feel guilty about it. NTA. Every beginner got their skills through practice. They didn't just jump off the deep end into professional cake decorating. They started off making 1000s of icing flowers first and guarantee pros still practice to keep their skills sharp. As another commenter said, your sister is trying to walk before learning to crawl. NTA. You know that thing about not asking your friends, family to perform free services for you and treat their profession like profession. Well, it goes the other way round as well. Meaning that just because they are providing some professional service doesn't mean you are obligated to hire their services only. You were also right about asking her to practice her skills and not rely on orders as an opportunity to practice her skills. However, I am assuming that practicing would require her to buy and use her own ingredients, which she would be reluctant to do so because her business is already struggling, and practicing would mean putting in money for no financial outcome. As a suggestion, I would recommend that some of your sister's friends and relatives should bear some cost of her practice ingredients so she would be more motivated to practice. There are places where you can learn cake decorating and baking skills, and she should go there. The problem with practice is that if you don't know what you're doing and keep making the same mistakes, it doesn't really work. She might want to get a job at any bakery or supermarket that has a bakery and get a chance to learn there, too. But my cousin took a cake decorating class and learned a lot pretty fast. Lots of hobby stores have free cake decorating classes because they want to sell the equipment. If she wants to seriously do this, she has to put in some time and effort first. I've learned a few things I charge money for, and I did it for free at first, plus I spent time and money learning. NTA. Imagine what your guests would think being served an over-sugared ugly cake. Then you would be AD. It's amazing that sis has these absolutely horrible reviews and refuses to make any changes. Has she even made a cake since 2018? I thought it would be you from the title lol, but NTA if she doesn't even practice. I mean, come on. NTA, you're not obligated to pay for subpar goods just because she's your sister. She's sabotaging herself. She doesn't take feedback and refuses to practice on her own. Everyone in every trade worth their salt live and die by personal growth. You can't only work on your skill when you're paid to, because this is the result. NTA. She doesn't have to have an order to bake and practice. And it sounds like she needs to be practicing or packing it up. It's not your job to help her pipe dream and commission another ugly cake that might ruin your son's party. If she couldn't even bake properly to start with, I'm confused what she thinks she's doing. If she doesn't have a client base 3 to 4 years later, she's shit the bed and IDK if there's any saving it. She told us at the time we had overreacted to the designs and we'd see. And that's not how you react to receiving criticism which you asked for. One woman had her 2-year-old cry when they saw the cake and another had her 5-year-old say they were scared of it. Jesus Christ. I kind of want to see those cakes though, haha. I want to know if I would be scared. I only get freaked out by those super realistic baby cakes that people cut into. Freaking gross, but that's just my personal opinion. So, to summarize, she told you to give her critique. Then she told you how to give her critique. Then she told you how to support her, and then she told you where to put your money and basically told you to suck up the lack of quality and care that she will give you. NTA. Don't traumatize your son on his birthday. Those cakes are scary.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.